an average sort of mark on the form that she showed at 2 years.
We just saw Mandria just for a moment. It's got hood on for the first time. Timmy Murphy. Daniel Kluber had a decent win on the all-weather last week.
Yeah, I think he had 3 winners all told last week. So that would be some encouragement. And obviously had a long break before the reappearance, and was quite well supported in the market that day, but didn't really show an awful lot in the end.
No, nothing being supported either. Nothing being supported in the market.
No, there was a little bit of money earlier on for Gavani Encore down the bottom, who, again, the recent form isn't especially encouraging and doesn't look the most straightforward at times, so negatives with that one as well.
Okay, in summary, is this an opportunity too good to be missed for Culloden?
I think he's entitled to be pretty short, really. Tap Shoes is the most obvious alternative. With the others, you're looking at things like change of headgear, or trying headgear, or trying a different trip, or trying a different surface. It's that rather than anything compelling in the form that would make you have an interest, I think.
Okay, that is Minnie, I believe, who is proving a little bit reluctant to load. She's been bucking for the last few minutes, and they tried the hood or the blindfold, and that hasn't worked. Let's see what they're going to do now. She is one of the last. I think they're only about 4.
She's.
Oh, then a few more.
A few more.
Yeah, sorry, no.
Yeah.
She's one of about 10 left to go forward. One of the last 10 to go forward for the final race.
I'm sure John Hunt wouldn't mind talking for the next 5 minutes.
And do you know what? We haven't heard from him, have we?
Yeah.
Enough. Have we? Who's going to win this last race? Culloden?
Culloden, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I'm with you. Culloden to take us home with a winner at Kempton. But
yeah, Minnie is wearing a hood for the first time and has changed stables, so there are angles with that one.
Okay, to the victor going forward for Jim Boyle, Rab Havlin, one of the last handful to load up. As we go over to Hunty for the final time today, thank you, as always, Hunty, for superb effort.
Thank you, Rishi. Remind me to try and avoid working with you on Grand National Day. Last 4 coming forward, although with Minnie down at the start still to go in, we could be anything from any second to tomorrow morning. But Minnie's gone in fairness to her. Roxy Lott also safely in, and now the last 2. Sumeda about to come forward, and also Cockletown Boy with Richard Kingscote on board. Cockletown Boy, the first of that pair. It was a long time ago, but the Lansbury Silks, maroon and white on Sumeda, the last one in. Were they Merry Masters years ago? G. Armitage, Scottish National, etc., etc. Sumeda to come forward then. The Jockey Club Catering Handicap over 7 furlongs is the last, and Sumeda safely in, ready to go. They're off and racing. He wanted a good start on Tap Shoes to make a good effect of that inside draw. Sumeda alongside it as well, and the 2 of them sit okay here, just ahead of To the Victor, and on the outside of those, Culloden's got a very good start. My Mo is on the outside, and Minnie's just tucking in behind those. Roxy Lott comes next from Gavani Encore towards the outside, and then You Be Lucky next to Mandria, who's on the inside running rail, and then those at the back include Cockletown Boy. There's a gap then back to Silver Lining, who is some way adrift. Deftera Lad likewise adrift, and Suffolk Sky is a long last as they now race towards the home straight. Passing halfway, Sumeda and Shane Kelly leading at a brisk gallop from My Mo in second place. Culloden is being pushed along up on the outside. Going better than Culloden is Tap Shoes, who's still right there. Then a small break to the victor on the outside comes Roxy Lott with the red sleeves trying to improve. Mandria's travelling quite comfortably comfortably, and then Cockletown Boy staying on. Also, Gavani Encore, they bunch right up here. Even Deftera Lad trying to get into it on the far side running rail. Down the middle of the track, though, it's Gavani Encore who's come through together with Cockletown Boy in a desperate scrap for the line here. Roxy Lots down the outside, followed by To The Victor on the far side. Deftera Lad heads down to the line. Gavani Encore trying to stay on. Mandria's coming home late, but it's Gavani Encore, I think, just from Deftera Lad, and also Mandria was right there at the line. Roxy Lot not beaten too far. A desperate finish. Wait on the judge to confirm. It looks like Gavani Encore. We'll leave it to the judge.
Desperate finish indeed. As David pointed out just before the off, there was a little bit of money for Gavani Encore, and it looks as if Kieran O'Neill has got the son of Intercab up home from on the far side. Deftera Lad in between Mandria, and on the near side, back in I think 4th spot, Roxy Lot, stretched right across the Sunbury-on-Thames track in the closing stages, almost the entire field.
Yeah, they went a good pace, and 3 of the first 4 have come from the outside stalls, having been...
Here's the result of the photo finish for first place. First, number 13, Gavani Encore. Second, number 11. Third, number 10.
Yeah, so Gavani Encore the winner, Deftera Lad second, Mandria third.
Having been perhaps more patiently ridden than 1 or 2 of those who've been involved in the race from the inside stalls, and done a bit too much early on. Culloden and Tap Shoes both dropping away in the closing stages.
Even Silver Lining, you just see the grey appearing in the shot, Dancing Brave arc style late on. Everything, because of the pace of the race, you pointed out, they went so hard early on. You see Culloden in stall 9, rushed up by Tom Marquand. Leading him in the early part of the race was Sumeda. Shane Kelly down on the inside in the maroon colours and the white, and Tap Shoes just in behind, but they're going a good enough lick here.
Yeah, though there's 1 or 2 pulling hard early on, we'll see them when we get a side on of them, and they're soon very well strung out, and Silver Lining is one of those who just can't go the pace at all.
Deftera Lad alongside Silver Lining at the moment, and Gavani Encore just ahead of them.
Yeah, Deftera Lad, as you say, well back. Gavani Encore, Mandria is quite well back in the field, pushed along at this stage, turning out of the back straight. They've gone really hard here, and they've paid for it in front in the end. And perhaps Roxy Lot, who's travelled better than most to this stage, perhaps she's